Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and fastest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Hello and welcome to this afternoon regional 3A West regional basketball here in Thermopolis as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Mountain View Buffaloes. And a tough task here as they've split with Mountain View. On paper, well, I'll let Travis get to the on paper part of it, but yeah, split with Mountain View. We went up and played them right after Christmas break in Pinedale and beat them, and then went to their house in Mountain View and lost to them. So, a tough task, maybe even more mentally for Bobcats here as they get ready to take on Mountain View. And I guess I should introduce us for this game, Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and also streaming live on the YouTube channel WyoToday. And yeah, so this is a loser out game. So in order to keep the season going and hopes alive for the season. Need to get a win here. And Bobcats hoping to follow suit with the Lady Cats, who won earlier this morning, having a big win over the Lander Lady Tigers. And so Bobcats getting set to play against Mountain View. And Travis, as we look ahead here, how do we match up with this team?
Well, we talked about our split, and in the 5th of January, we beat Mountain View 56-48, and then on the 3rd of February when we were down there, we lost 51-57. As we look at the stats comparatively, the two biggest ones are 2-point percentage. We're shooting 46% from inside the arc. They're only shooting 37%. 3-point percentages are the same. Our turnover margin, we're at 18, they're at 13. So again, that value of the ball that we've been echoing a lot the last couple of weeks, I think is going to be key. For Mountain View Buffaloes, they've got three of their top scorers. Cash Henry's averaging 8.7. Anderson, number 14, is averaging 8.3, and then Madsen is averaging 6.3. But last time when we played them, Madsen went off and he had 16 points against us, so they're going to have to kind of be aware of that. Rebounding, they don't have any super strong rebounders from that standpoint. We're talking to Coach Corpening. His thoughts were, number one, we got to take care of the ball. Number two, after yesterday, we got to finish our inside shots and make sure we get the ball inside. We need to make sure not let them get rolling from outside or on the press, and we need to be more poised on offense. From my standpoint, you and I have talked about some things. Keys to the game, number one, play aggressively and play as a team. Number two, we need to capitalize on our mismatches. This is a team that we're going to have a lot of mismatches, and so as we run through our offense, trying to recognize who's got the mismatch and capitalize there. Three, we didn't see it last time. We had kind of a one-man show effort, but we need to get the ball in the paint, and I think if we can get the ball down to the block and get it in there, that'll create opportunities. We've already kind of mentioned number 5, limit our turnovers, and then defensively, talk, block, and crash. And I think if we can do those things, we should see some success today.
Yeah, I agree. And I think when these boys have seen success, it's when they played super good team basketball. That's when you see the shots from the outside drop, as well as when they really work on getting it inside first. And like you said, I think that's what the game of basketball has evolved into more than anything that I've noticed over the last several years is the idea of trying to find those mismatches. Right. I don't think that's always how it was. It was always, a lot of teams ran set plays and you did certain things, and more as it's gone on, it's really like trying to find mismatches or try to create mismatches, whatever it might be. And I think that's where the Bobcats have an opportunity here. Again, we're really across the board one of the bigger teams in 3A as far as height-wise and size-wise, and I just feel like there's been quite a few games where we haven't taken advantage of that as we should. And I would say Mountain View on the other side of things is maybe one of the smaller teams, definitely on our side of the state, when it comes to that. And so trying to take advantage of that, which will only open the outside up better anyways, trying to get it inside, but also making sure I think you said it best earlier today, is making sure the guys are in the right spot, putting the guys where they need to be and trying to create it that way.
Well, it should be a good game. Bobcats, they come in, they were trying for a 500 record. They come in 10-12. Mountain View comes in 8-14, and Mountain View's kind of come on towards the end of the season. They started off super slow, but they've had some wins later in the second half of the season. So, where they create problems for the Bobcats is going to be on that press. Right. And, if the ball does go down low, the Bobcats are going to have to remember, keep the ball high. Do not dribble. We don't need that reassurance. Establish your position dribble, because you're going to lose it. Right.
And that's, I would say, the one thing that has impressed me the most about Mountain View this year, the few games I've watched with them, is they literally never give up. They're probably one of the hardest working teams that we've watched, because, I've seen them a number of times either get down early. We saw it with the first time we played them. We got them down by 20 a couple times. Twice. And they fought back and made it way more interesting than we had hoped to. I know that when we were watching. So, when we watch them play, and even last night watching them play. They went down, and then all of a sudden they fought back into it and made the game. It was so I would definitely say some of those things, just not letting the foot off the pedal if the Bobcats get an early lead, but then also not letting it get in their heads either, just fighting hard and playing strong. So, and I think when we've seen these guys, the best success is when they were running 10 strong. When Thermop had running a 10 strong team and running a little bit different defenses and things like that. And I mean, like I said, I think Thermop has a solid group of boys ready to play and everything. They do take care of each other, and so like to just see that continue through this year.
It'd be so nice because we saw it early in the season, but to have a game where everybody is playing to full potential, we just have not seen that since the first half of the season.
Right.
And it would just be so nice this time of year if all of a sudden we started to get that spark, whatever it is, because I know we've tried a couple of different things. Coaches have tried some things trying to get that lit, and it's been smoldering. We just need somebody to blow some air on it the right way and let the spark go.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that. And so, we're live here in Thermopolis Gymnasium getting ready for some Bobcat basketball again in a loser out game between Thermopolis Bobcats and Mountain View Buffaloes. It's going to be an exciting ball game, an early afternoon game. So excited to see how these Bobcats come and respond after a tough game last night against Pinedale, and Mountain View with a late night game against Lovell. So we are going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the starters of the game and the start of Bobcat basketball right after this. This is Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. way when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here as the starting lineups are being announced. Mountain View will be the visiting team, and they are in their black uniforms with purple highlights there. And their starters are number 1, Dash Madsen, number 2, Colt Henry, his twin brother, number 4, Cash Henry, number 12, Isaac Linford, and number 14, Will Anderson. For the Bobcats, same starting lineup as they had yesterday. Number 0, Jet Longwell. Number 3, Cody Bomengen. Number 11, Dell Dukes. Number 22, Zach Hasty. And number 23, Brody Potter. So again, going to go with the bigger lineup here. So that definitely plays into the matchup. The only thing I see with this one is we really have kind of one true guard out there, right. And so with the pressure, Bobcats are going to have to be really good at taking care of the ball and
coming to the ball.
Coming to it, and then also recognizing even when they break the press that there's going to be a lot of bodies coming behind them trying to steal the ball away as all. So those Henry boys, Colt and Cash, I mean, they fly quick. Everywhere. Yes. Anybody that knows the Aaron's twins, this is their Aaron's twins for sure.
A little more controlled.
Right. And jumping here will be Anderson and Potter. And Potter just tips it right back to Cody, so Cody will bring it up for the Bobcats and get it to Jet. So all 3 big guys out on the perimeter here. And they do get Potter inside. He's got a mismatch here as he's got Colt Henry on him. He's going to turn. Good pass to Del Dukes. That gets stripped from him. It will go off of Mountain View, and Bobcats will keep the ball here, go under their hoop. Zach Hasty set to take it out for the Bobcats. Bobcats set up in a 4 corners out of bounds play here. Get it to Dell. Hand off to Brody Potter. Backdoor by Cody Bomengen, and
by,
up and
Brody.
And what a great play there, as we saw just a good setup play there. So 2-0, Bobcats with the early lead here. They're going to come out in their 1-3-1 zone offense, or zone defense as well. And Jet running the helm on that. Madsen drives in. He'll kick it out to Colt. Colt to Cash. Into the corner. Anderson with the 3. Shot is up and good as Anderson knocks down his first 3 of the game. Makes it 3-2 Mountain View over the top of the Bobcats. Cody now with it. Mountain View in man-to-man. Look at Jet, man, he's, again, a mismatch is all over the place. Now into Cody. Cody gonna spin move, turn around, jump shots up, no good.
Good job, Jet.
Oh, Jet almost came down with the rebound. Cash comes down with it for Mountain View, and he's gonna drive in, kick it over to Isaac Linford. And now Colt Henry will deep three. Shot is up, no. It didn't hit anything, and will.
Somebody needs to fix the net.
Yeah, they're going to fix the net here real quick. And Zach Hasty will get and pull it down. And now Zach Hasty will bring the ball up for the Bobcats. To Del Dukes. And now over to Potter. Potter inside into Cody. Now they are going to look to double team. Kick over to Hasty. Long 3. Shot is up, no good. Bomengen gets it though, offensive board and put back.
A little over the back if I were the ref, but I'm not going to say anything.
We'll take it. The long arms of Cody paid off. And now another deep 3 by Cash. Henry, and Colt Henry will be fouled by Zach as he gets the offensive board and put back. So Colt Henry will go to the line for 2. And Zach Hasty gets his first, team's first.
Turn that up a little bit too much.
And Colt Henry to the line for free throws. Bobcats lead this one 4-3.
6:12 left in the first.
And first one falls short. Big student section showing up for the Bobcats today. Second one is up and short as well, and Potter comes down with the rebound, gets it to Bomengen, so keeps it 4-3 as both free throws fall short. Now over to Potter. Oh, come open, Jet there, and Del Dukes now with it, gets it to Potter as he cuts through the middle, and ball's going to be stripped away there by Cash. Stays with the Bobcats though.
4-3 still the score.
Zach Hasty taking it out for the Bobcats. And we're going to have a screen the screener. Here comes Jet. Oh, Dell. Oh, man, just a little bit more patience, and Dell was going to be open there on the opposite block. Now to Dell. Dell handoff to Cody. And then we're going to get a 3-second call. Oh, man, on Jet. Jet, I think, was just standing on the line, and the ref called that one.
Tack. I mean, his foot was not even like maybe an eighth of his foot is inside the key. That's could be a long game there.
And Jet's going to pick up a frustration foul probably right after that as he comes in and tries to get a steal from Colt.
4-3. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say Bobcats are going to stay in there 1-3-1. And again, don't want to let them start lighting it up from the outside either. That's where Dash Madsen, he hurt us last time. He has the ball now, passes over to Cash. Cash is going to get double teamed by Bomengen and Dukes, and then back out Longwell on Dash. And Dash going to drive all the way and up and good for Dash as he challenged Brody at the rim. And Bobcats bringing it up fast with Del Dukes. Pass into Monty, back to Jet, sorry. Del unable to finish down around the hoop. Del Dukes gets a rebound. Turnaround shot is up and good as Del Dukes gets an and one opportunity. So Bobcats fighting hard for those offensive boards. And the way we shot the ball around the rim yesterday, everybody should be crashing the boards.
Because high likelihood of you'll be getting one.
That's right, 6-5. Bobcats go up. That foul goes against Dash Madsen. That'll be his first, team's first.
7-5 as Del Duke makes the old-fashioned three. 5:06 left in the first quarter.
Del wasn't wasting any time on the free throw. Shot is up and good there by Colt Henry. And again, we just cannot leave those guys open around the three because. And Brody Potter now to the rack, up and good for 2.
9-8.
And these boys, both teams, making me have to keep my head on a swivel here, marking stuff down. Talk less, Kevin. Pay attention more. And Cash Henry now with it. Pull up jumper. Shot is up, no good. And Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound. Del Dukes tipped it up back to Zach Hasty. And Zach's going to dribble off his foot, out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Mountain View will take possession here. And number 5, Casey Walker will come in, and number 11, Spencer Erickson will come in for Mountain View.
9-8 Bobcats with the 1-point lead, 4:24 left in the first.
And Bobcats now go to a man-to-man. Kick out over to Walker, and now Dash Madsen has it. Gets it to Anderson, now to Erickson. Now over to Colt. Colt trying to drive against Del Dukes. Del Dukes doing a great job. Will Anderson steps back, shot is up, no good. Erickson comes down with the rebound. And a deep shot there by Colt Henry. No good, gets it to Jet Longwell as Brody Potter gets the rebound. And now Cody Bomengen with it, gets it to Potter. Now over to Zach Hasty. To Del Dukes in the corner. Oh man, run that, just post up. Del Dukes drives and is gonna get it stripped there by Colt Henry. And Canyon Gerber set to come in for the first time. He'll come in for Zach Hasty. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Bobcats up 9-8. Oh, here comes Brody on this one. Oh, Brody now over to Cody. Good. Oh, Del Dukes open on the other side. Jet up. Shot is up. No good. Will Anderson's going to save it. Gets it to Del Dukes. Del turns. Shot is up. No good. Jet Longwell comes down with it, and then finally another bucket. So again, Bobcats just having to work for everything underneath. Nothing coming easy. But Colt Henry now going to drive. Jet Longwell contests him at the rim, but he's able to make it.
11-10, close game. Bobcats by 1, 3:08 left in the first.
Just fast. Left-hand shot up by Cody Bomengen's up, no good. Rebound there by Walker. And Walker loses his footing, hangs onto his dribble though. And he'll come up to the top of the key, get Mountain View set up. So a fast-paced game here between these two teams. Step back three, and a third three there by Mountain View.
Those screens.
Yeah, cannot go under them. Not with these guys. They just want to look for the 3.
13-11. Bobcats trail by 2.
And Del Dukes with a 3. Shot is up, no good. And rebound by Will Anderson. Kick out to Dash Madsen. Now he'll bring the ball up. Gerber on him. And now Down into Spencer Erickson. He's going to challenge Potter just up and under. Too easy.
Our defense is horrible right now. We're just playing flat and lazy.
Right. Yeah, just letting it be too easy. Kind of more worried about fouling them than playing tough. 15-11 now. Bobcats trailing this one. Potter now. Kick out to Cody up at the top of the key. 3 is up and no good, but Jet Longwell's going to come down with it. Tough pass in to Del Dukes. He's going to be fouled, and he will go to the line. Del Dukes having to work hard. Looks like that'll be called on the ground. That is on number 11, Spencer Erickson.
Who got the board there?
Team's first. What's that?
Who got the O board on that?
Longwell. Jet Longwell did. And looks like they are going to say that was on the floor. So Del Dukes will come out. Brody Potter will come out. Armani Dukes and Zach Hasty in for the Bobcats. And for the first time is Bridger Lake in for Mountain View along with Cash Henry. Dash Madsen, Will Anderson out for Mountain View. Bobcats set to take the ball out. And kick out to Gerber. Gerber at the top of the key gets it over to Zach. Zach's going to pull up 3. Shot is up and good.
Nice shot.
Zach Hasty knocks one down. Makes it a 15-14. Bobcats just trail by one now. Cash now with it. He'll get it up to Walker. Walker over to Lake. And now Colt Henry has it. He's going to pull up jumper. Shot is up and good as he is feeling it here in this first quarter.
17-14. Bobcats trail by 3.
And Gerber brings it up for the Bobcats. Kicks it over to Zach Hasty. Monty Dukes posting up there. Drive in, kick in. We're going to get it. Offensive foul called on Monty Dukes. It'll be his third. And Monty a lot of the times doesn't realize he does a lot with his hands. So when he either boxes out or sets screens, a lot of the times he ends up pushing off with his hands. And looking for an explanation from the refs, but looks like shockingly they didn't change their call. And Colt Henry going to drive in again. And passes out to Cash Henry. Shot is up, no good. Monty Dukes knocks it out to Cody Bomengen. Cody Bomengen round the back, good play. Almost loses it, but hanging on to it, and he's going to get fouled. Oh, they're going to call a double dribble, which is absolutely not the right call because it was knocked away by Cash Henry. So it's 2 back-to-back calls there, unfortunately, that not really sure. The foul one I'll give, like I think that one maybe was, but definitely Cody was just dribbling the ball. Gerber going to be playing on Colt Henry here. Kick out to Cash. Cash drives in, shot is up, airballs it, goes off of Spencer Erickson's hand and will go out of bounds. So Bobcats will bring the ball up. Under a minute left. Bobcats down by 3. Dash will come in for Colt Henry. 3 threes in the game already for Mountain View.
Well, Bobcats have just got to wake up defensively. We're playing slow.
Right, got to.
I don't know what the deal
close
is.
out fast. Monty Dukes with it now. Backdoor cut. Cody Bomengen, and Cody tries to save it. Made it to the 4th row of the bleachers there as he tries to underhand save it. Goes out of bounds. Bobcats now with the ball. Canyon going to be playing full court defense here on Dash. Looks like Casey Walker will bring it up for the Mountain View Buffalo. He's going to drive in, hand off to Spencer Erickson. Spencer Erickson, easy bucket there for 2. Makes it 19-14. Gerber bringing the ball up for the Bobcats. Pass over to Bomengen. 2-man game between him and Monty Dukes. Now over to Jet. Jet to Gerber. Now to Monty. And again, and Monty Dukes tries to find Cody Bomengen through Cody's hands. And goes out of bounds.
Now they're looking, but I don't know, the pass quality is...
I had some heat on it for sure. And Dash will bring it up for Mountain View. Cash Henry pass it inside, gets it to Walker. Walker drives in, shot is up, no good. And that is the buzzer as a rebound comes down. And Bobcats trail in this one, 19-14, a 5-point deficit for the Bobcats to climb out of here in this opening quarter. Some good things for sure, but some things to work on. So we will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready to start the second quarter. Bobcats trailing this one by 5. Again, a tough team here, Mountain View is. They fly around
Scrappy.
and they do a lot. So Bobcats going to have to be ready for that. And again, like to see work our size advantage here and get them. So Potter back in, Potter, Bomengen, Longwell in, and then you have Hasty and Gerber out as well as guards there. So Anderson, both of the Henry twins, Dash Madsen and Will Anderson in for Mountain View. Colt Henry with it now, gets it to Anderson, over to Madsen. Madsen into the corner to Linford. And now we have Cash. And again, switching kind of everything. It looks like Colt now with it. And screen and roll there. Will Anderson steps into another 3. Shot is up and good as he knocks down his second 3 of the game.
22-14, Bobcats trail by 8.
And shot is up, air ball, and we're going to get a foul call on Jet. And Jet Longwell will pick up his second, be the team's first of the quarter.
22-14, 1:22 left in the, or 7:20 left in the quarter.
Right, Anderson now with it, and he'll get it to the corner to Madsen. And back out, Zach Hasty had a chance to go get it. Colt Henry gets it, passes over to the corner to Cash, back to Colt. Colt drives in, gets in the middle of the lane, kick out to Anderson. Anderson thinks about the 3, passes it up, dribbles in, now back out, kicks it over to Colt. Bobcats in there, 1-3-1. Now kicks over to the corner to Cash. Cash is going to have a 3. Shot is up. In and out. And Cody Bomengen comes down with a tough rebound. Gets it over to Zach Hasty. Back to Cody Bomengen. Again, we've got mismatches all over. Cody pull up, jump shots, no good. Colt comes down with the rebound.
Tip.
Gets
Zach
it to
Hasty.
Cash. Cash now across to Madsen. Madsen to Colt Henry. Colt gets it inside to Linford. Linford gets Potter in the air. Shot is up, no good. Cody Bomengen comes down with it. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats. 6:22 left, 14-22. Bobcats trail in this one. Backdoor cut there by Zach Hasty. Gets his feet under him. Shot is up, no good. And Linford comes down with the rebound. Colt Henry now with the ball. Kick to the corner to Anderson. And Anderson drives in, kicks it back out to Colt. Colt with a deep 3, shot is up, no good. And ball gets tipped around and Cash ends up with it to Will Anderson, who's knocked down 2 threes. That one is no good though. Gerber gets it now from Zach Hasty. He passed across to Cody Bomengen. Now to Potter in the corner. Potter with the 3, shot is up, no good. Cody Bomengen gets the offensive board, saves it to Jet. Jet's shot is up, no good. A lot of contact, and they finally got to pick up a foul. Jet Longwell working hard down underneath. They are going to call it on the ground. That foul's going to go against Madsen. That'll be his second and team's first of the quarter. Del Dukes, Monty Dukes in for Bomengen and Gerber.
22-14, Bobcats trail by 8, 5:34 left in the second period.
Bobcats working hard, having a hard time getting anything to go in. Jet Longwell gets it past, tough. He saves it though to Monty Dukes. Now over to Dell. Brings it out, gets it over to Zach Hasty. Zach now is going to drive to the free throw line. Backdoor cut by Monty Dukes. Monty goes up, tough pass there as he tries to find Jet. And then Dell's going to step on the line. It's about the second or third time Monty's tried to pass like a 2-foot pass, and it's just got way too much heat on it and too hard. And Colt Henry now will bring the ball up for Buffalo Bobcats. Stay in that 1-3-1. Gets it over to Walker. Walker, and good defense there by Brody Potter. Bobcats have numbers. Get it ahead to Jet Longwell. Jet drives in, up and good for Jet Longwell. Great find there as they kind of went off to the races finally and finished one around the rim. And then we're going to get
16.
Yeah, get a timeout here from Mountain View. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back here. Not quite halfway through this second quarter. Bobcats trail in this one 22-16. Not a lot of scoring here in this first half of the second quarter as Will Anderson knocked down a 3 and Longwell has that 2. Other than that, no other scoring by either team. The Bobcats trailing in this one by 6 though, so they got some work to do. Jet Longwell almost gets the steals. They get it to Colt Henry. Now over to Cash. Now to Walker. Ball gets knocked around and Walker ends up with it. Another try to get it across. Jet Longwell there getting his hands on it a lot here today. Doing a great job at the top of that 1-3-1. Del Dukes now with it. And Del Dukes now to Monty. Monty to Potter. And man, have a mismatch. Potter pulls up jump shot up and good.
Wasn't the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but it worked.
No.
We'll take it.
Yeah, he was kind of looked up and then realized there wasn't anybody really in front of him even jumping. I mean, Colt and Cash can't, he gives up they give up a foot to him. Cash Henry now with it to Will Anderson in the corner. Will Anderson knocks down his third 3. Makes it 25-18, so Bobcats trading baskets with
3s to 2s.
3s to 2. Potter now driving in, shots up,
foul.
no good, and then get a foul. Man, they're definitely delaying, but Bobcats going to have to be careful there as well as they're don't want to get mouthy towards the refs after that. Look at them or tell them to call a foul because I've noticed that all tournament long that they've let the play out and then they're blowing that whistle, so they just got to be careful.
Definitely is not what we normally see with the quick one.
No,
25-19. Potter makes his first free throw. 3:56 left in the second quarter. Bobcats trail by 6. Potter on the line for his second of 2.
And shot is up off the back of the rim and rebound there by Will Anderson. Bobcats trail by 6 now. Del Dukes kind of leaning more towards Anderson's side. And now Colt Henry passes it over to Walker. Walker drives the middle of the lane, step through, tries to kick it out. Zach Hasty gets a steal, pass up ahead to Bomengen. Bomengen's shot is up, no good. Del Dukes is right there though for the offensive rebound and put back. Good play there by Del Dukes. That makes it a 4-point game now. Colt Henry, and now they're going to get a hands call on Bomengen.
25-21, Bobcats trail by 4. 3:22 left in the second period.
And I don't necessarily disagree with the call, but I definitely feel like the hands have been allowed, and so why that one came is interesting, but it's where we're at. So Colt now with it. Cash now into the corner. And good defense there again by Del Dukes. He'll pass it up to Cody Bomengen. Cody now lobs it up. Oh man, too much unselfishness play there. Cody Bomengen ends up with it again. Turnaround shot is up, no good. Monty Dukes comes down with it, gets it to Del. And Del tries to go up and gets fouled. And just a little too unselfish play there by Monty Dukes. Should have went up when Cody lobbed it up to him. And Del Dukes, that foul will go against Bridger Lake.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're not shooting the ball.
Oh no. And Corpening was calling for a timeout, and then Bobcats ran a play, score, and then the refs let the timeout come. So 3:05 left. Bobcats get a quick timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout. 25-21 Mountain View over the top of your Thermopolis Bobcats. Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen with you here on 101.7 KDNO for 3A West Regional Basketball Day 2 in this loser out game. So Bobcats trying to play till Saturday. Pass over to Potter. Potter spin moves in. Little baby hook there. Shot is up, no good. And ball's rolling around. We're going to get a jump ball. Ball's going to stay with the Bobcats as Monty Dukes got in there. But Colton Cash Henry, man, they are not afraid to mix it up inside. And they get inside, and their hands are active in there. And Del Dukes now with it. Hand off to Potter. Now over to Monty Dukes. And now Brody Potter up top. Now over to Zach Hasty. Hand off to Bomengen. Bomengen steps through, slices through, up and in for two. Good play there by Cody Bomengen.
25-23, Bobcats trail by 2, 2:31 left in the half.
And now come out. Get the ball to Spencer Erickson at the high post. Kick over, and now Cash Henry left open for the three. Shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty jumps to get it, and they're going to call it off of Zach.
Looked like an over the back, but tip on them.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they tipped it out of his hands, but Bobcats now. Well, it looks like they'll go to maybe 2-3. And Spencer Erickson gets the ball. Easy bucket there for him. 4-2.
Too worried about the previous call. 27-23.
Oh, Cody Bomengen, tough catch there, but he's able to hang on to it. Drives through pressure, handoff to Brody Potter. Potter drives in and gonna get a travel call there. And unfortunately at this point, Corpening's kind of in the ear of every ref off of every call, and that I can just say usually doesn't go in your favor most of the time that way. Colt now with it, gets it over to Will Anderson, now over to Spencer Erickson in the corner. To Will Anderson, now back to Colt. Colt Henry, pull up, free throw jumper, shot is no good. Zach Hasty comes down with it, gets it to Del Dukes. They are gonna have numbers. Del Dukes gonna drive in, little pull up floater, shot is up and good for Del Dukes. Good bucket there for Del.
27-25, Bobcats trail by 2, 1:36 left in the half.
Now need to get another stop here. Cash Henry now with it. Spencer Erickson left open, and Del Dukes pokes it away. Potter struggling to maintain the ball and going to get a jump ball, going to stay with Mountain View, but Bobcats just too panicky with the ball and just hanging on and or being too quick with it, like it's a hot potato. Potter's going to come out, and Jet Longwell's going to go in, and Will Anderson will get it up to Colt Henry, and now over to Cash. Now a lob in, try to get it into Will Anderson, and Del Dukes again. Del Dukes is kind of taking on the role that we saw Dazzlin Hunt take in the girls' game.
Totally agree.
And Del Dukes steps into the three, up, and no good as Will Anderson comes down with a rebound. Under a minute left to play. Bobcats trail by 2. Colt Henry drives in, and we're going to get an offensive charge there as Del Dukes steps in and took one from Colt on the pass.
25-27, Bobcats trail by 2.
Good hustle play there. Del Dukes going to get a break here that last minute of the quarter. Gerber going to come in for him. And Zach Hasty will bring it up. Pass up to Gerber. Pass into Longwell. Hey, our first entry pass into the low post. Shot is up, no good by Monty. Cody Bomengen comes down. Zach Hasty with the three, no good. Jet and Linford trying to fight over. It goes out of bounds off of Linford. So Bobcats will hang on to it. 34 seconds left. And Zach Hasty will take it out for Bobcats. Be patient here, Zach, and watch for the open player. And kick out to Gerber. Now to Bomengen. Bomengen steps into the three. Shot is up, no good. And Colt Henry comes down with the rebound. He'll push the pace. 30 seconds left in the half.
Bobcats still trail by 2. Looks like Mountain View's going to hold the ball for the last shot.
Will Anderson now with the ball. Jet will have to be careful not pick up that third foul here at the end of the quarter.
You definitely don't need that.
Oh, Colt Henry now with it. He's going to drive in. 12 seconds left now in the quarter. Will Anderson with it. And Jet Longwell's going to have a chance to get at the ball. Oh, tries to reach down, doesn't get it. Ball still rolling around on the ground. Ball's down. Gerber and Colt Henry, or Cash Henry, both on the ground fighting for the ball.
Scramble by about 4 different players on that one.
Ends in a jump ball, so that was a good play there by Jet, though, not let them get a shot off at the end of the half. So 27-25, Bobcats trail in this one by 2. Cut that deficit, that 5-point deficit, by 3 points at the end of the first quarter. So with that, Bobcats will have some work to do, see what adjustments both teams make here at halftime, come out with a new game plan, and see if the Bobcats are playing on Saturday after this 3A West loser out game here on 101.7 KDNO. We will be right back after this.
This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
All right, and we're back here at halftime of your Bobcat basketball 3A West Regional tournament game here, in a loser-out game on a Friday afternoon. And Bobcats trail in this one just by 2, 27-25 to the Mountain View Buffaloes. When we look at the Quality Inn stats at the half, Dash Madsen scoring 2 points, Colt Henry scoring 7 points, going 0-2 from the free throw line, the only one to shoot free throws for Mountain View. Casey Walker knocking down a 3 for his 3 points. Spencer Erickson comes in off the bench scoring 6 points. And then Will Anderson knocking down 3 threes. I think 3 of 4, right?
Wow.
So, yeah, he's got 9 points. And then for your Bobcats, Longwell with a bucket in each quarter for 4 points. Bomengen with 6 points. Del Dukes scoring 7, going 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Zach Hasty with a 3. And then Potter with 5 points. So a little bit more even scoring for the Bobcats in this one. And again, they surrendered 19 points in the first quarter and then held them only to 8 in the second. So defense did step up there in the second half. And again, I think the biggest thing is the biggest difference in this game is obviously 3-pointers. We have 1. They have hit 5. And so really going to have to contest at that 3-point line because the 3-pointer is the equalizer in this game for sure.
Well, and I hope Coach Corpening and the coaches talk about that. And, the 1-3-1, I think it's an effective defense for some, but these guys shoot the ball well.
Right.
And there's too much for that bottom guy and that rotation. That's a long rotation if they're swinging the ball, and they swing the ball well.
Right,
and
right.
so I think I'm hopeful that we come out and play a man-to-man defense and, a little bit more, accountability there.
Yeah, and if they stay in the 1-3-1, I'd like to see the wings hang down lower.
Yes.
Instead of trying to get steals up at the top of the key, hang down a little bit there in the corners and let that bottom guy rotate a little bit if that's how they're going to play it as well. They haven't really attacked the middle in that 1-3-1 as much, but they still, when they've been effective with it. So going to have to be careful there, make sure they contest well at the rim too, and then go get boards, box out, go get boards, and they've done a good job. I don't know where we at offensively.
In regards to the boards, we've got like 12, which is way more than what we normally average, but unfortunately we're missing a lot of those easy shots, and we're getting 3 and 4 boards and that. So good that we're there, but it'd be really nice to make a few of those.
Yeah, I'd like to see our shooting percentage go up. I think that's the biggest thing. And we were kind of talking it off air that it was just, it's a little bit almost like they're in a fast, quick mode of trying to push and do things here. So maybe if they can just take a half breath, let the game slow down a little bit. I think you'll see those buckets around the rim go in, or they'll draw more fouls too, because almost a little bit is we're going such a fast pace, it almost seems that we're out of control. And I know sometimes refs don't see that as fouls, it just seems as though we're out of control. So with that, we have a few more minutes here left in the half. We're going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for second half Bobcat action right after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for third quarter action as the clock is winding down on halftime here. Bobcats going to have to overcome a 2-point deficit here after the first half. Bobcats trail in this one 27-25. Mountain View will come out with their same starters. Bobcats will do the same. And in this one, it was going to look, Jet Longwell's the only one with 2. Bomengen, Armani Dukes, and Zach Hasty each with a single foul. Dash Madsen with 2 for Mountain View. Lake, Erickson, Linford each with a single. So no one on either team really in any foul trouble. So that shouldn't, or as of now, is not going to play a factor in this ball game. Zach Hasty will take it out as the Bobcats get first possession of this first half. And Del Dukes will come away with it. Mountain View comes out in man-to-man. High post now looking high-low. Cody Bomengen drives in, attacks Linford, shot a little too strong, and Will Anderson comes down with a rebound. Colt Henry will have the ball, passes to his brother Cash. Bobcats stay in that 1-3-1 defense, gets it to Linford. Good hands there by Zach Hasty. Gets it to Bomengen, now to Potter. Potter gonna attack the rim and airballs it. And then Jet Longwell gets a rebound, goes back up and is fouled, so he'll go to the line. And that foul will go against Isaac Linford. It will be his second, team's first.
Still scoreless for the quarter. Bobcats trail 27-25.
I don't think Brody's layup there is going to go on his highlight reel that he likes to share Instagram-wise. I think he'll probably keep that
forever.
one. Yeah. And second one here for Longwell as he misses the first is up and good as he knocks that one down, makes it a 1-point game.
27. Bobcats trail.
Need to get another stop here. Colt Henry with it, passes to the corner to Dash Madsen. Dash is going to drive in, shot is up and good as he knocks down the bucket. Goes up by 3. Now over to Del Dukes. Over to Bomengen, down low to Potter. Potter spin move, shot is up and he's going to get fouled. That's going to be third one on Linford, and really he's their best post defender. So if they can, I mean, do what we're seeing right now where it's like, hey, let's get Potter the ball down low and make him go to work. No, Potter going to have to do the work from the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 for the afternoon. First one for him is up and good.
27-29, Bobcats trail by 2. Potter with 1 more shot. 7:06 left in the third period.
And that'll send Linford to the line as Spencer Erickson comes in after Linford picks up his 3rd foul. Team second, and Potter now goes up and makes the second one, so good play there as well. Makes it 28-29, Bobcats back within 1. And Zach Casey almost gets a steal. Oh, quick feet there. And Dash now going to have a 3. Shot is up. No good. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Longwell. And now back to Zach Hasty. Over to Del Dukes. Feeds it in. And he's going to get double teamed. Finds Cody Bomengen. Back out to Del Dukes. Del spins. Tough shot there. Shot goes up. But Del Dukes comes down with it. Del's going to get the foul as they're going to say he pushed off on the hustle play there. Be his first, team's first. And Colt Henry now will bring it up for Mountain View. Kick over to Will Anderson. He's going to step in, knocks down his 4th 3 of the game. And
I just wish we would look at that man-to-man. They're just...
Right.
Yeah, it's time.
Makes it 32-28. Cody Bomengen with it now, cross court to Del Dukes. Del Dukes has to go up high. He passes it, gets stolen by Cash Henry. And he'll hand it off to Colt. Colt with the 3 is good. Colt Henry knocks down his second 3.
Let's go.
And makes it 35-28. Bobcats now trail by 7 after having it close to one, twice. Potter now with it, down to Jet Longwell, and gets blocked by Will Anderson. Jet Longwell tries to shoot, gets blocked. Now gets it over to Cash Henry. Cash Henry with the 3 shot is up, no good. Jet Longwell having to hustle after the rebound, and Hayden Dash is going to get a foul called on him. That'll be his 3rd, I believe. Yep, that'll be Dash Madsen's 3rd, team's 3rd, and that'll bring Walker in for Madsen. 5:42 left here, 35-28. Bobcats trail by 7 in this one. And Zach about gets it knocked away. Shot is up and in with his left hand.
Yeah, that was not ugly, but pretty.
Yeah. Ugly but effective. Makes it 35-30. Now Colt Henry with it. Drive into the free throw line, gets it out to Cash. Now to Walker in the corner. Back out. Cash, and now Walker left open in 3. Shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty brings down the rebound, 35-30 now. Bobcats trailing this one by 5. To Cody Bomengen, to Hasty, to Dukes. Now into the corner to Jet Longwell. Back out to Del Dukes. Oh, good head fake there if he'd have driven. And yep, travel call there. Del Dukes just playing quick. Shuffles the feet a little bit, and travel call there by Del.
Bobcats trail by 5, 4:50 left in the 3rd period.
And Will Anderson just being left wide open, shoots another one and knocks another down. Not sure what needs to happen to recognize that Will Anderson is just lighting us up, and 5 threes for him in the game. So timeout here for the Bobcats. I think us announcers will take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here joining action. Gerber did check in for Del Dukes at the timeout. Pass over to Cody Bomengen from Gerber. And the pass back out to Cody Bomengen. Here, they're in the 2-3 zone now. And Zach Hasty going to step into the 3. Shot is up and good. Oh, they're going to say it hit the...
It's not moving.
No.
That's a horrible call.
Oh, no. The 3 went up and dropped right in, and they're going to say it hit the band up above it. And
the band is not moving.
Not even moving.
You can see it.
Yeah. So Colt Henry comes down with the ball, and he's going to, looks like Bobcats are going to come out in man-to-man. And shot is up and good for Colt Henry.
10-point deficit.
40-30. Bobcats going to have to fight back in this one. Now down into the short corner to Longwell from Bomengen. Bomengen now to Gerber. Gerber going to drive in, kick out to Cody. And again, no movement from anybody really here. It's just a kick around, and yeah. And
somebody got to drive.
Yeah, got to drive or even look to take a shot here. Ball gets knocked away, and ball's going to get tipped away by Walker. And shot is up, no good. Gerber's going to foul him, and that'll be his first, team's second. And that'll send Walker to the line. 40-30, Bobcats trail in this one to Mountain View, and Walker goes to the line. Shot for him is up off the back of the rim. No good. .323 left in the third quarter, trailed by 10. Second one is up and no good as well. And Jet Longwell comes away with it, gets it to Gerber. And again, I agree with you on the dribble penetration and everything. I just think this is the way they're, you know, told to run their offense, is pass it around and leave the guys, you know. But we don't have anybody ball side. No post players are coming ball side, and I'm not really sure why that is either. Zach Hasty tries to create something, drives in, shot is up, no good. Will Anderson comes down with the rebound, and Jet Longwell is going to pick up his third, team's third, and Monty Dukes will come in as Jet picks up his third foul. But I mean, Travis, we've talked all season long. Anytime a team has come out in a zone against us, that our offense that is created for them to play is just not it's not an active one. It doesn't get anybody moving. And here, they're, you know, post players are not playing ball side even. So ball goes to Colt Henry in the corner. He's going to kick out to Spencer Erickson. Spencer Erickson joins the 3-point party and knocks down another three, which will make it 43-30. And Monty Dukes now with it to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty going to step in, shoot another three. Shot is no good. Monty Dukes comes down with the rebound, and shot is up, no good. He'll go to the line as Monty Dukes works out on the offensive glass. That foul will go against number 11. That'll be Spencer Erickson. He'll pick up his second. And set to check in is Nolan Collins. Weber will come in, and Del Dukes will come in for Gerber, Bomengen, and Potter.
43-31.
So Bobcats get rid of all advantage of height now, and are going to be matched up pretty evenly now. Second one was missed as Monty does knock down the first one. And pass over to Colt Henry as the Bobcats try a press, and Colt Henry's shot is up, no good. Walker comes down with the rebound, loses his footing, and will fall shooting out of bounds. Oh no, oh no. Bobcats are going to go back to their offense-defense players here. So we have Andrew Howell in for the first time, Potter, Jet, Armani Dukes, Hasty, and Bomengen. So looks like Bobcats are going to go offense, defense, which has proven to not work yet this year anytime we've tried to do it, but potentially last game of the season. Cody Bomengen now with it, gets it to Jet Longwell, now to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty shoots another three, struggling from the three-point line, and a couple offensive board for the Bobcats, just not able to make it. Zach Hasty comes in, cleans it up, shoots, and scores for bucket. That makes it 33-43. Bobcats trail, 90 seconds left in this quarter. And Will Anderson left wide open again. Lou misses that one. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound, yeah. And he'll bring it up the left-hand side, gets it to Andrew. Andrew, who can light it up, he'll shoot a three. Shot is up, no good. And Armani Dukes comes down with the rebound. Erickson fighting for the rebound. He gets one. Bobcats going to get a foul, but Bobcats got to get out of their head every play. They're now complaining about and getting upset, and it just doesn't play well. So Zach Hasty going to get his second foul. It's going to be fourth team foul, and Bobcats go back with the defensive lineup. So Nolan Collins, Weber, Hasty, Del Dukes, Monty Dukes. And they're going to try to press, cause some turnovers here. Del Dukes steals it away, gets it to Weber. Weber over to Nolan Collins. Nolan going to drive in, and Nolan just throws it out of bounds. 101 left here, 10-point deficit. Dash Madsen set to check in for Walker. Ball goes to Dash. And he'll kick it over to Cash. Dash Madsen now with the ball. He'll spin, gets the ball about knocked away. Gets it up to Nolan Collins. Del Dukes gets the steal. Del's going to drive in. He's going to be fouled as he drives in. And that foul will go against Cash.
We'll finally go to the line as that's a fifth foul.
So Del Dukes will go to the line, where he is 1 of 3 from the line for the day. Bobcats trail by 10 in this one, less than a minute left in the quarter, 52 seconds. Del Dukes makes the first.
9-point lead.
Back to a single-digit lead here now. Lake will come in for Erickson. Nolan Collins will come out. And Jet Longwell came in for him. And that one is up, no good. And Jet Longwell, oh, tough, can't finish. And Jet Longwell is going to pick up his fourth. As he works hard, gets that offensive rebound. That'll be his fourth. That's team's fifth, so that'll send, I believe, Lake to the line. And that will send Lake to the line.
43-34, 44 seconds left in the third period. Bobcats trail by 9.
And first one is good. And offensive side of the team comes back in. And next one is up and good as well. Makes it 45-34. Cody Bomengen through the middle. Shot is
good
up and
good.
Makes it 36-45. Bobcats trail in this one. Del Dukes will knock it away. Walker will come away with it. Pull up jumper. Shot is up and good for Walker as he knocks that one down.
36-47, 11-point lead.
And Zach Casey will drive in. Shot is up, no good. Monty Dukes comes down with it. We're going to get a jump ball. Ball will go to Mountain View.
Eight seconds left in the quarter. Bobcats trail by 11.
Well, might as well stay in the press at this point. There's only 8 seconds left. Don't let them get the ball up. So they're going to back off. Dash picks it up at half court. Time starts now. Plenty of time now. 5 seconds. Can't find anybody. He tries to pass it. Colt Henry's going to deep three. Shot is up, no good. And at the end of 3, Bobcats have a big hole to come out of. 47-36. They trail in this one. And going to have to overcome some big issues. And leadership being one of those. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we are back here now for the fourth and final quarter. Bobcats have a hole to dig themselves out of here as they trail 47-36 to Mountain View Buffaloes. Zach Casey, Andrew Howell, Del Dukes, Potter, and Bomengen in.
Roll, hit him.
And yeah, just Zach Casey going to step into another 3. And Zach really needs to start moving the ball around. Those shots are just not going in for him. And now Bobcat's going to get another foul. And I think that's going to go against Del Dukes. Be his second, team's first of the quarter. And Dash Madsen will come in. Bobcats going to stay in their 2-2-1 press here. Get it to Dash. Dash back to Colt. Colt over the top. Finds Linford. Linford now off the races. Andrew Howell chases it down, knocks it away. Every possession is going to really matter here for the Bobcats. They're going to fight back into this one. Del Dukes now, a two-man game. Look at him.
They don't even look.
Now, there we go. Good pass there from Andrew Howell. Hits Bomengen and gets a score there. Makes it 38-47. Bobcats back down to single-digit deficit. Andrew Howell with another steal, and they're going to get a foul call. So Andrew Howell comes in, plays really well, does a good job there. Gets another
He's playing
steal.
with emotion. That's what the other players need to, he needs to start bumping them.
Right.
Say, hey.
Foul will be on Will Anderson, be his team's first.
Okay, Zach and Dell need to be aware we're taking the ball out.
And Zach now with the ball. And now they switch everything here, so they always have a mismatch. Del Dukes drives in,
nice
up and
job,
good
Del Dukes.
for Del Dukes.
42-47, or 40-47. Bobcats trail by 7.
Shot is up, no good, and Madsen comes away with the offensive board. Del Dukes on him. Del tries to tap it away. Madsen drive in, he loses the ball, and ball's gonna go, they're gonna say off of the Bobcats. Oh, it looks like, nope, and they change of call there, so ref comes in and says, no, it was tipped away, so Bobcats will hang on to possession here.
6:42, Bobcats trail by 7, fourth period.
And Andrew Howell will bring the ball up for Bobcats. Up to the high post to Potter. Now over to Zach Casey. Steps into a 3. 3 is up and good as Zach Casey knocks down a 3.
4-point lead for the Buffalo. Bobcats trail by 4.
And Dash now gets it up to Spencer Erickson. Now, they're going to get a timeout called here by Mountain View. So knock it down to a 4-point lead. We will be right back after this and after a timeout.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in.
All right, and we're going to come back after the timeout. Bobcats have a little run here as they have scored 7 points here in this opening quarter, have held Mountain View scoreless, so only a 4-point deficit here, 6.5 minutes, 6:23 left in the fourth quarter.
And hopefully they can continue with the momentum, get a little energy in their system because they've been playing just flat.
Right. Kind of more going through the motions here. And Colt Henry will come away with the ball. It's the Dash. Bobcats go back in their 1-3-1 zone. Back out to Dash. And ball goes off of Bobcats as Dell and Andrew all over it there. And Dash will take the ball out. Get it to Colt. Colt to Cash. And Cash has it now. Tries to pass it into Erickson, gets it there. Ball goes out of the hands of Colt, and Bobcats will have an opportunity to get this into be a one-possession game here. They'll just be patient. And Zach, of course, made me eat my words, knocked down the 3 last time down, and I'm proud of him for doing that. So back over now, gets it to Potter up at Harry at the top and into.
Oh, wow, geez. Good assist by Potter.
High-low right there as Bomengen scores, and now we're in a one-possession game. Bobcats just erase an 11-point deficit just like that. Colt Henry now with it, gets it to Cash. Cash back out to Colt. Colt left open for the 3. Shot is up, no good. And Andrew Howell comes down with the rebound, gets it to Del Dukes, and Dell's going to get a travel call as he drags his back foot. Tries to slow down, and the rest of his body kind of kept going, so the momentum took him away. 2-point deficit here, 5:20 left here as Walker will come in. He'll come in for Cash Henry. 47-45, Bobcats have an opportunity here. Andrew Howell kind of being the spark to these Bobcats.
Both defensively and, moving around on the offensive end.
And feeding the high post.
Yeah, I know.
And Del Dukes gets a steal, and he's going to get fouled by Walker right away. And 47-45, Bobcats have a chance to tie or take the lead here.
5:18 left in the game.
In 2:42, they nearly have erased an 11-point deficit just by playing a little inspired basketball. So Andrew Howell now with it, Del Dukes. And we're going to get an offensive foul by Brody Potter, and he did kind of step into him and push. That'll be his first, team's second.
A couple of empty possessions.
Yeah.
We don't need those right now.
No, and he just needs to set his feet, screen, and then roll open to the ball there. Spencer Erickson now with it. Back out to Colt, now to Walker in the corner. And Colt Henry's gonna drive in. He has 4 Bobcats around him, and we're gonna get a jump ball as Cody Bomengen comes away with it, but not after a jump ball call. That will stay with Mountain View. And Mountain View will take the ball. They're going to have to watch backside here.
Yeah. We got wide open in the back. We're still in that 1-3-1.
Yeah. Colt Henry now with the ball. He'll pass over to Walker. Dell definitely flying even more so on that backside. And Del Duke's going to get another foul. That'll be his third, team's third.
Start playing a little bit smarter.
Yeah.
45-47, Bobcats trail by 2, 4:41 left in the game.
Mountain View has hung onto the ball for a long time here. It feels like they've just continued possession.
Yeah, we've had a couple of turnovers that have lengthened that possession.
Yeah. And Colt Henry now with it. Bobcats stay in that 1-3-1. Gotta know where Anderson is as he's knocked down 5. He's gonna step into the 3, knocks another one down. And just leaving him open. That's his 6th 3 in the game. Makes it 50-45. Zach Hasty steps back, shoots a 3 of his own short, and Spencer Erickson comes away with the rebound. And now Dash Madsen comes away with the ball. Just over 4 minutes left here in the ball game. Bobcats trail by 5. Gonna have to get a stop here. Dash Madsen with it now. Pass over to Colt. Now to Walker in the corner. They're gonna double team him. He dribbles out of it, gets it up to the top. Bomengen gonna guard him, and Bomengen gonna get a foul there. Be his second, team's 4th. And Jet Longwell will come into the ball game. He's been on the bench for a while, so with his 3 fouls.
4 minutes left, 5-point deficit for the Bobcats.
Colt Henry now with it, passes over to Madsen. And again, this is where they can make their possessions last a long time, just playing catch with that 5-point lead. Will Anderson now with the ball, kicks it back out to Colt. Colt gonna drive in, just kick it out to Dash. They gotta get out of this zone because they're just gonna play catch, and they have the time and the energy.
Quickness and the speed and everything they need.
And they're playing discipline too. Pass into Spencer Erickson, now baseline, and Zach Hasty comes away with the steal, gets it to Andrew. Now, because their possessions are taking so long, Bobcats are going to have to take their time. Del Duke shoots a 3, shot is up, no good. Brody Potter gets it.
Late foul call.
Oh, they're going to call that on Brody Potter and over the back.
Again, as you said, they're really making the calls late. Brody had already made his shot by the time he blew his whistle.
I thought it was an and one. Thought it was an and one possession, and it was not. So that is the 5th team foul. So that is going to send, I believe, Erickson to the line. Bobcats have to call a timeout. 3:18 left. Bobcats trail by 5. We will take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
And we are back after the timeout. 3:18 left here in the game. And Spencer Erickson will go to the line after the foul by Potter. Erickson has not shot free throws today. Does have 9 points in the game. First one for Erickson is up and short, no good.
Bobcats still trail 50-45. As Kevin said, 3:18 left in the game. See what defense the Bobcats come out on here next time down the floor.
And missed that one, and Potter gets out rebounded by Colt Henry. And dash now. Bobcats are going to stay in their 1-3-1. And just a zone defense when you're trailing in this, especially when you have no shot clock and good guard play, you just can't stay in a zone. So Colt Henry now with it and gets it out to Cash. Bobcats trying to double team, but can't do it. Dash now with it. He'll pass it out to Will Anderson, back out to Colt. And they get a turnover. Zach Hasty with it, pass up to Potter, needs to give up the ball, gives it up to Jet Longwell. Jet Longwell up and good for 2. Makes it a 3-point game now, 50-47. Bobcats gonna stay in the press. Cash Henry gets it, passes up to Spencer Erickson. Spencer Erickson now hangs on to it, gets it to Colt Henry. And Bobcats gonna stay in this 1-3-1, and there's too much time going off the clock. Now I agree that, Dash is going to drive in, easy, handoff to Will Anderson. Shot is up and good for Will Anderson.
5-point lead, 52-47, 2 minutes left in the game.
And 20 points there for Will Anderson in the game. Foul is going to be on the floor. That's going to be Dash Madsen. That'll be his 4th. But if I remember correctly, when you were talking about 3 top scorers, I don't think Will Anderson was one of the names that came up.
He was not. I don't even know how many. Let's see what his average is.
And looks like Weber will come in for Bobcats. Andrew Howe will sit down, kick it out to Del Dukes. Now to Potter. Potter over to Weber. Weber to Zach Hasty in the corner. Now into Jet Longwell. Not a good pass yet, not able to hang on to it. And now Cash goes. Bobcats are just going to go into panic mode defensively, it looks like a little bit, and just try to trap everything. Steal here as Jet Longwell knocks it away, and then they're going to get a jump ball call as Zach Hasty. Luckily, he didn't get an offensive call as he kind of dipped his shoulder, but Cash came in and ties him up. 5-point game here, 93 seconds left in the game. Del Dukes to Potter, Potter to Longwell. Back to Potter. Oh, almost a turnover there. Longwell has it. He's going to drive in, spin move, drives up, shot is up and good as he gets an and one opportunity. Makes it 52-49. Potter with a chance to make this 50. 1:23 left.
Hopefully Potter can bring it down, and then
free throw is up, no good, and Spencer Erickson comes down with a rebound, keeps it a 3-point game. Colt Henry with it now. Del Dukes, and get a timeout by Mountain View as Bobcats thought they got a turnover, but got a timeout called by Mountain View first. Makes it 52-49, and we will take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter. That's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here. Bobcats trail this one by 3, nearly caused a turnover there. And Dash Madsen will take it out for Mountain View. Gets it into Anderson. Del Duke's all over him. Back to Dash. Weber and Duke's gonna try to get a 10-second call. Dash falls on the ground. Bomengen gets it to Del Duke's. Del Duke's not able to make it. Bomengen gets the rebound though. Zach Casey over to Del Duke's. Del goes up, can't make it. And Weber's gonna come away with it. Gets it to Potter. Potter drives in, up and good for 2. Makes it a 1-point ball game as Bobcats do a great job there. 51-52. Under a minute left here, 1-point ball game as Bobcats just fighting for every point that they've scored today. Dash trying to split through that.
Just lost his
that
footing.
thing, lost his footing, lost the ball, and then panic on the dance floor there by the Bobcats, and they.
I thought Dell was going to make it. He had a wide open layup and then miss, and then Cody got it, and then Ellis got it. It's like holy smokes.
To Potter, and then Potter made a good just slicing move there through the middle of the key.
Unfortunately, we're already at 5 fouls, so at this point, I'd be hopefully somebody's looked to see who the free throw person should be.
Right, Erickson's 0 for 2, Walker's 0 for 2. No one's really shot a lot. They haven't made very many. They've only made 2 out of 8 free throws. So Colt Henry now to Will Anderson. Will Anderson's going to bring it up. Bobcat's going to work at trying to get a 10-second violation. Ball's going to go over to Colt Henry. He's going to get across the timeline. He's going to drive in. And Del Dukes gets in there. We're going to get, we're going to get a foul on Del Dukes. That's just his fourth,
foul. 41 seconds left. Bobcats trail by 1.
Definitely felt like it could have been a jump ball, but I mean, a foul's not a terrible thing either. Just
even if he makes
stop
both,
the clock.
It's still a one
possession game.
So.
Colt 0 for 2 from the free throw line today. This one is up and good as he knocks it down. And Andrew Howe will check back in for Weber. Colt Henry taking his time, deep breath. Second one is away and good as he knocks down Bull. 2 big free throws there by that young man. Makes it 54-51. 1 possession game for the Bobcats. Bobcats going to have to take care of the ball here though. 33 seconds left.
Don't got a lot of time. I wouldn't wait for the last shot.
No, I wouldn't either.
It's got to be a 3.
Andrew Howell with it. He steps in, gets it back out to Potter. Oh my gosh, Del Dukes left wide open. Shot is up and good, good find.
20 seconds left in the game.
Keeps it
Bobcats
1-point
down
game.
by 1.
Bobcats going to have to get it. Yeah, they got to get a steal or a foul.
Got a foul.
Cash Henry has it, gets it over to Dash Madsen,
time.
and going to get a foul there. If that's on Dell, that'll be his 5th. And that will be Dell. That'll be number 5 for him. He played his butt off, though. He played really hard for the Bobcats today. Dash, who...
I was hoping they were going to give that one to Cody because they both kind of went and slapped.
And Candy Gerber will come in for the final seconds. That'll be a tough call for him as there's only 4 or 9 seconds left in this.
9 seconds.
9 seconds left, so... And Dash's free throw is up and no good as he just shot it way too hard. 1-point game. So Bobcats really going to have an opportunity. Well, number one, they got to box out and go get the rebound. Don't try to out jump, put a body on them, go get the rebound, and then Bobcats just need 2. And really the inside game has been played well. Second one is up, no good. Bobcats get it, timeout, Brody. Good play there by Brody as he goes and gets the rebound. Bobcats will have to bring it full.
1 second off the clock.
Yeah, Bobcats will have to bring it up.
Left.
And Bobcats going to have to take care of the ball, see what they can do here. Maybe get the win on the buzzer would be huge. I'm going to keep it right here so we don't miss any action. It's just a 30-second timeout in this quarter. Bobcats have really done a great job of scoring. Scoring 19 points in this quarter, holding Mountain View just to 8 points. 7 points in the game, or in this quarter. So Bobcats have really got rid of that 11-point deficit that they saw there early. And it is just 54-53. So again, I would just take the bucket if it's there. You don't want to wait for a last second. Tough play here. See what Bobcats have drawn up and what they can do with the ball. Probably will see some pressure here, so they're going to have to really take good care of the ball. The butterflies are going, Travis, for sure. I'd like to see, I know, I think they'll run that good play here. Have Cody and Brody run up the sidelines here, get it to them, and then a screen from Andrew to Zach and get him open. There it is. And they're going to have opportunity here. Zach Casey going to bring it up. Cross court to Andrew. Andrew's going to step in. 3. And it's good! It's good! Bobcats win! And they rush! Oh my goodness!
Andrew Howe hit a 3-point shot, probably a 30-foot shot.
Gosh. Absolutely incredible. As the Bobcats are going crazy and they rush. And
how
my
perfect
goodness.
for Andrew, because he was the one that came in the third quarter, sparked the energy, sparked the comeback. They give him the ball, and honestly, it's like a 30-foot shot.
Oh my goodness, absolutely incredible. So sorry I didn't keep up on the scoreboard there. It makes it 56. Gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back here after an exciting ending to the game as Andrew Howell, and perfect, just like you said, Travis, I mean, perfect person to do it. He was the one that came in, lit the spark under the Bobcats in that 11-point deficit to then be the one to get the final shot and steps in and just, and honestly, who else would you want to take the shot? I mean, he started the season knocking down threes big for the Bobcats, and for him to come in and knock one down to keep the Bobcats season alive. And definitely on one side you see the joy and happiness and the heartbreak too for Mountain View Buffaloes, and they have nothing to hang their head about as they played the game from start to finish, actually so well. Struggled there in the fourth quarter to handle the pressure the Bobcats are bringing to them, but definitely nothing that they should be discouraged about.
How many threes did they hit as a team?
Will Anderson hit 6, 7, 8, 9 threes between the team, 6 just from Will Anderson. So a good play there, and man, what an absolute just dream for, especially for Andrew too. And I mean, he's just
with the year he's had.
And he is just that's awesome. So great to see him playing and knock down that 3 to win the game on the buzzer. Absolutely incredible. So, and a great play. We've seen the Bobcats run that a number of times against the press, and man, it was huge. So Bobcats win to carry on to Saturday. That's a goal. So now they will take on, who do they play?
The loser of Worland and Powell. So most likely, I'm not going to say.
Right.
Because that's going to be a tough game. So yeah, no, they will play the loser of the Worland Powell game. From that standpoint.
Okay, what time will that be? So Lady Cats will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and that's their game.
Bobcats are going to play at 12 o'clock.
Okay, and Bobcats will play at noon, so there'll just be a game in between the two here, and we will be bringing it live from Bobcat Gym, and home court advantage. We'll call checkmate on that one for the boys as they and the girls both coming away with wins and getting to play on today, or on tomorrow. So absolutely incredible. Just good to see these boys who've worked so hard to get to see something come together. So really proud of them. 56-54. Bobcats win this one. Let me go over some stats real quick for the Mountain View Buffalo. Dash Madsen with 4 points, going 0-2 from the free throw line. Colt Henry scoring 14 points, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Hit 2 big free throws at the end of the game to give them a 2-point lead. Bridger Lake going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Casey Walker scoring 5 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Spencer Erickson coming in off the bench, scoring 9 points, going 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And then Will Anderson, I mean, just really the story of the game, knocking down 6 threes and another 2, scored 20 points in that game. For your Bobcats, a plethora of scoring from a number of different players. Longwell scoring 7 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Bomengen having a great day, scoring 12 points. Dell Dukes just kind of doing it all. Him and Dazzlin Hunt were kind of the stories of the game today.
The defensive wonders. I mean, deflections, steals, they were just flying all day long. 9-0.
Right, just hustle play. It was really good. He ended up coming away with 12 points, going 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Armani Dukes 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Zach Hasty knocking down a couple threes and a couple twos for 10 points. And Brody Potter scoring 11 points, going 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And then the one that everybody's going to be talking about for a long time, Andrew Howell with 3 points, and it was the game winner at the end of the game. Bobcats outscore Mountain View 20-7 in that fourth quarter. Did have Dell Dukes foul out in that game, but played really well. Like we said, no one else really in fouling out in that game. 56-54 just shows that literally every second counts, every possession counts out there, and a good play there by the Bobcats to win this one. With that, we are going to sign off, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. right here in Thermopolis. Have a great day. Go Bobcats.
Is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.